Ooh,
Hello.
that would be...
Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we're playing City of Gate 2.0. We're on episode number 42. There we go. There's the pop-up. And would you guys like to introduce your characters?
Hello, I play Gwendolyn Darkmoon, Rogue Firestorm there, Delaware Rats, and the tentacle ghost sticky of the party.
Tentacle Ghost?
Well, she is a phantom rogue.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah, I can walk through walls now.
As well as being a were-rat.
And just bloody
Yeah.
deadly.
And bloody what?
Deadly.
And bloody deadly, yes. Curie, would you like to go next?
Sure. I play Curie, who is a Goliath cleric druid, light cleric, and wildfire druid. And I own a herbalism shop,
Yep.
which is our base.
Mm-hmm.
And Toby's gone out with the door.
Normally we have Rollish with us, but he's working, so he's on nights. So we don't have Rollish. He's not logged into this session.
He's not been here for a while.
And then, is it Viola or Windcloak?
It'll be Viola. I will be portraying Viola, the human were-rat, were-panther hybrid bard rogue skill mistress.
What happened last time we played?
Last time we played, we had a discussion with avatar of a powerful fae. And
Avatar
made
Baggy.
made a questionable
Deal.
deal.
Hey, Toby.
Involving the children we look after, spending large quantities of time in the Feywild.
Basically, she agreed to babysit the children.
Yep. Not only she's babysitting them in the Feywild because, why not?
Again, sorry.
You didn't know she was going to do that?
I just honestly wanted to have our shopkeeper a break from taking care of the kids.
Yep.
Yeah. You did that. Anyway.
We did some ghost busting.
Well, we went to, in my other avatar form, in Windcloak, the Dwarven Barbarian, we went back to see about busting ghosts and found out that because we had removed, we eventually figured out that because we had removed the Lich, there was no power to keep the undead in the area we were dealing with. So yeah.
Inanimate.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do after that?
They decided they wanted to go check in on the pawn shop cache in hand that had been taken over by
Dragon.
a dragon and its kobolds.
Yes.
We got down there, and the dragon got mouthy, and Kiori decided she wanted to challenge it, and it was going to kick her. Yeah, it was doing what dragons do, and she was really hard to deal with. So we all stepped in, and were able to subdue the dragon.
And healed it up.
And then we healed it back up because we weren't actually trying to kill it. We were just trying to
Force it to owe you its life.
basically. That's fun.
Okay.
And what else? I don't remember what else we did after that. To be honest,
We did some discussion on what kind of new, I guess, addition to,
we created a bunch
Yeah.
of, we recruited some people to help us rebuild the area of town that had been under the control of the undead, and made like an agricultural guild and like a builder guild type thing.
Yeah, I believe your characters basically spent a few days in game doing that, which of course wouldn't actually take days in real time, but that would be a convenient time to switch characters. Totally.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think during this time skip of either, like you said, a few days or months, we also learned new information that's in neighboring cities.
Like what?
As well.
That the beast folk are having problems in Coal City, and that our boss is going to be out of town, at a meeting doing something.
Delivering. Yeah, he's going to be meeting with the head of the Black Dragon bandits.
Yep, he's going to be meeting some bandits, which kudos to him, I guess.
You could try to find out why they're meeting, of course. But
or you know, we could do what some people want to do and kill them all. But I know that's not going to happen. So
your characters all have, like, even if they're sensible characters, so many of them have a bloodthirsty streak. It's amazing.
okay, I just don't like Ding King. It's less to do with being bloodthirsty in this particular instance than it is. I just don't like him and think that, you know, his area of influence could be better manipulated by somebody else. Anybody.
I mean, something could happen.
You could have an accident during the meeting, is what you're saying.
That, or Branch is going to be I can imagine stuff is going to happen at Branch because, Lich Dragon?
Maybe.
Yeah, but stuff happens to other players do, so, yeah.
What are you doing over there, hun?
I just worked my foot into the desk when I was trying to pull the chair in.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, let me know when you're ready, and I'll tell you what you've missed.
Yeah, go.
Okay. So they were just doing a recap,
Uh-huh.
and one of the things that they talked about was, so at the end of the last session, your characters were all spending time working on the area of town that had been haunted.
Yep.
Getting it all fixed up, making a couple of guild buildings. You also learned a little bit of information, like Dean King's going to be meeting with the Black Dragon Bandits, and that tensions are high in Coal City between the Beast Folk and the Merchants Guild. Now, I believe Viola wants to take the opportunity to ambush and kill Dean King. You're not up for that?
I don't know if we can is the bigger issue.
Only one way to find out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we still have some charges on a certain item that will completely eliminate him from existence.
This is true.
What do we do about the power vacuum then and his boss?
Well, you don't
Yes,
know for sure.
you put a very charismatic person in there.
So yourself?
Viola is the most charismatic member of your group. And if Viola is running the city, that means that you could switch back to being the dwarf.
Or I could do something else interesting.
Introduce a third character?
I mean, because he really would probably disappear down into the thing to deal with the gray dwarves and mine the area where the shadow purple worm was.
Alright. Excuse me, I've
But-
got something in my teeth and it's annoying. Anyway, go on.
But we'll figure that all out here in a minute.
So, yeah, your little community has done quite well. Do you remember what guilds you were building?
A construction type guild and I believe an agricultural one is what.
Yes. Yay.
And also maybe a locksmith.
And also maybe a locksmith?
Yes.
What's the locksmith for?
If anyone ever gets locked out of their stuff.
Is it cover for another thieves guild?
Mm.
Fair.
I
Ooh,
mean,
that is a good idea.
Or
We-
just like intelligence gathering.
we are a couple of we do have a couple of powerful rogues.
Yeah, so you would
Yeah.
probably be leading the thieves guild, wouldn't you? Or the guild of locksmiths, as it's being called.
Yep. Okay.
Whilst no doubt Kiori would be overseeing the gardening project,
Yes.
the farming.
Yep.
The growing of not only crops but of aromatic herbs.
Mhm.
And the builders can take care of themselves.
I feel like the dwarf would occasionally come up to sell his goods and check in on the builders because
Probably
dwarf.
would. Yep. He is. As a dwarf, he does know things about stone. Which is weird. Just find that odd that that's a racial trait.
It makes more sense since he's a mountain dwarf
Yeah. But why would hill dwarves know it?
because they still use stones to do most of their building.
Yeah.
I guess it once again,
It's just the whole, is it race or is it culture? And I think it's more of a culture thing. But anyway.
yeah, I don't have all the answers.
I know. It's just one of the things that, yeah, has always made me confused about D&D. But anyway, so, yeah, the building project is come along. People have moved in. People are working. Obviously, most of the homes went to the people who were working on the project, right?
Yeah, for now.
For now. Okay.
Well, I figured because if we're building up the area, then they're gonna build more homes or things. So I figured there'll be something.
That's the problem, is that the city is kind of full already. Where are you going to build?
Up?
Up, down, or into the mountains, really?
Perhaps we're gonna start building skyscrapers.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work out really well. I'm sure the foundations are great.
Well, we can't really build down because we know if we go down too far, we're going to be in Goblinopolis. Into the mountain, dangerous.
Is it Goblinopolis empty at the moment?
Kinda. There's, it was attacked by demons, wasn't it? After, of course, your earthquakes. So,
yeah, so we don't really know what's going on down there. We haven't been in a while, which is kind of, frightening.
Yeah, I imagine the drow might be a little pissed at us.
I'm really less worried about the things that already live there and the things that I know are the things that are going to live there.
Yeah, demon bugs are probably not good for the environment for us, so...
The demons are not good for the environment?
Okay, that's not what I want.
It's positive, so apologies.
That's great. I love it.
That is not at all what I want.
What you doing?
Fiddling with a new character, but it's being stupid.
Okay.
Oh well, to heck with it. I will futz you out later then. I don't apparently have the right stuff. D&D to play on. Alright, anyway. Come on me.
Let me know when you're ready to play again.
I'm ready. I'm here.
Okay. Just didn't know what was going on there. Okay.
While we were doing the background stuff, I was looking at other things. That's all.
Vocally. So, where were we?
We basically, you're talking about the area that we were setting up guilds.
Yes. So yeah, people have moved in. Everything's looking good. Things seem to be sorting themselves out. What do you want to do now?
We could use the tensions in Full City to our advantage.
Oh yeah?
And start up like a terrorist group in the Beastwood. Or in Full City.
You want to start a resistance?
And then that'll give us more influence as well.
Give you more what?
Influence.
Alright, so how are you going to go about doing that?
That's where I consult the rogues.
Aha. Okay, rogues. You are being consulted regarding how to start a resistance cell? With
Well, first we can make it to the city, and then we make friends with the people that we want resisting things, and then we train them in various forms of subterfuge, whether it be entertainers, beggars, straight up sneakies, so as that they can move about the city and be for, despite what they are and what the tensions are, if I read you right, they will be less noticeable, so that they can start to gather the information they will need to make coordinated strikes on those they wish to resist.
We can also perhaps get the. We should probably consult Dean King or his higher ups to tell them that what we're about to do.
Yeah.
Because disappearing for months or weeks might not be a good idea.
Or we could replace Dean with somebody who isn't a moron.
Okay. So, you want to try and persuade the rest of the party to take out Dean King and replace him, yes?
I don't want to try to persuade them because I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that asshole-ish.
We could be the person to ask Brazil if he's the real one in charge.
You think he would admit it?
That's better. And,
My cushion is sliding off my chair.
He doesn't have to admit it. He just needs. If he lies, then I just need to have a high enough insight check to tell he's lying.
This is true. You just need to roll high enough to know if he's lying. All right. So, but doing that would be neither dealing with Dean King, nor would it be doing something about the hostilities in Core City.
Is there a way that we can set up, like, surveillance on Dean King?
Yeah,
I've got a really stupid idea.
go on.
We know that he's about to meet with the leaders or some of the higher ups of the Black Dragon Bandits.
Yes.
Why don't we just go kill everybody at the meeting and set the two parties against each other, and then we move on to the other city?
So make both sides think that the other one started it?
Yep.
Toby, come here.
That's a possibility. In terms of spying on them, you could send a street urchin to watch what's going on and then report back what happened.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just.
Yeah, you really want to kill him. I know. And everyone.
It's not even that I want to kill. Like, not even that she really wants to kill him. I'm trying to divorce the player from the player, but she just finds him creepy, and the fact that he's not, and slightly insulted that he's not interested.
That he's not interested.
Have you tried that hard with flirting him? I don't think you have.
She's one of those ones that usually she doesn't have to try hard. And, never mind. We're gonna move on from that because that's a minor damn thing. It's just.
Toby, give it a break. Sorry.
We'll let him out.
Okay.
You want me to do it?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Toby is whining.
Again, we don't know why.
I was thinking that maybe it would be a idea to maybe make another faction
Another
and
fact.
have it put inside Coal City?
What kind of faction?
What is it really?
No, I'm like a traders where goods can go between Coal City and Sea of Gate.
So you want to start your own merchant guild cell? Or an independent traders guild?
Yes, and you could gather intel from both sides.
Assuming that the Merchants Guild of Coal City want anything to do with your Traders Guild.
Fair.
But, yeah, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Did Dean King give us a? Did he give a date when he's leaving?
You would, yeah, he's. Let's say 2 days from now. Or at least that's what he seems to have told everybody.
Okay. Then we can ask him permission to go to Coal City, perhaps gain more influence from there, either by asking more people to come and work for us / him, or just cause mayhem wherever he wants, and just use it as a front for whatever we want to do. That would at least give us an alibi, so he wouldn't be upset at us for leaving town for a week or two.
So he'll think you're out of town?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Doing it for him.
Yes. Alright.
Does that sound fair?
Sounds good to me, but we'll have to see what Curie says when she gets back from letting Toby out. Annoying dog. Sorry. What does Viola think of that plan, though?
Honestly, I'm just gonna until it comes time to actually talk to people and whatever. I'm just gonna go with the flow today.
Okay.
Oh dear God. Okay.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Life stuff? Or game stuff?
Game stuff.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
go on.
It's maybe I'm being a little bit too careful. Getting rid of thinking would be putting someone better on would be better, but I'm just probably being a little too cautious. If that's what's upsetting you.
I think
No, it has nothing to do with your plans. I'm trying to not be an overbearing jerk.
I think Kiari is worried that you're not able to take down Dean King yet either. But you are level 18 and there's 3 of you.
This is what keeps going through my mind. It's like we're not level 8 anymore.
Nope.
And literally, we have the amulet of pure good. It will suck him if he fails. It will suck him to oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
Not even to the 9 hills. He will be gone.
Yep, absolutely, completely and utterly removed from existence if you succeed.
So that's one of those things where it's just like, oh my goodness. I get it. We're he's he's a nasty mother trucker, but so are we at this point.
You think you can take him?
I think we stand a decent chance, and if we can't, I mean, what's the worst that happens?
You die. That's the worst that would happen.
Yeah.
But it's just a game.
Yeah, I mean that.
I mean, hopefully Jester hasn't done anything sneaky behind the scenes to make us where we die in real life if our game characters die as well.
No,
But he's
it
not
doesn't.
that evil.
Plus, it can't work like that. The Environ system isn't directly connected to your nervous system. It's an induction coil, so you're fine.
So yeah, I mean it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay.
I mean, I guess like if it seems like it's getting bad, we could just leave and just hop on a ship to Port Alwyn.
Okay. What does this give me?
You guys might. I can't.
You got a shop to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do it sneakily enough, I mean, the whole idea, if I remember correctly, is that you are not seen. So in other words, it would be the two rogues that are leading it. If you manage to take everybody out silently and nobody knows who did it, then mission accomplished. If things go wrong, then Kiori can stride in and coup de grace people, make sure that no one gets away.
True.
Right?
Yeah. So who are we killing?
Yeah.
So that's the Dean King plan,
Oh.
which you got a couple of days to prepare for it because the meeting between the Black Dragon Bandits and Dean King doesn't happen for a couple of days. But which in theory would give you time to actually go see the Black Dragon Bandits and arrange something with them. If you wanted to. Or to actually go to Coal City like you're and start some shit there. Which Gwyn has suggested you actually go to Dean King and tell him that that's what you're planning to do, so that he knows you're going to be out of town while he's doing the meeting, and therefore you'll have an alibi for when the murder happens.
Why do you want to kill him so much?
She because Viola doesn't like Dean King. She thinks he's creepy, and she also didn't like the fact that he hasn't come on to her yet. So that's correct, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's.
And quite honestly, at this point, I think we could run the city better than he does because outside of just because because we don't really actually ever see him do much other than sit in his little thing and rely so heavily on his lieutenants that if his lieutenants all went, fuck you, we're in charge now, not sure he could do much.
Alright.
I mean, like I said, he could just be a figurehead.
Yeah. He pays as well, though.
He pays you well?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't pay us a bloody thing. We get a cut of some of the stuff that we worked hard to accomplish. And we could take a bigger cut if we didn't have to give 10% to him. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to pay him a portion of what your shop makes just so that he doesn't come fuck with it.
Yeah, you do have to do protection money. All the shops do, including the bookshop that's next door to yours.
I mean, technically that's just taxes.
Yeah, it's not much different.
Except the fact that money doesn't go to making anything better except him richer. If they were true taxes, it would be being used to help the city.
Yeah, the streets would still be filthy, and yeah. There would be an actual police force instead of yet another gang.
Said
Okay. Alright, just need to go to the library and rent a how to run a town.
You're gonna
For
go to the
idiots.
library and read how to run a town. Civil leadership for dummies.
Yeah, Gwen just reading down the background, trying to figure out how. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. This is just a warm up forever. Whenever she decides to go back to the Underdark and just claim her rights.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we got a plan.
As I said, I'm
Go on.
I'm trying to stay, like, despite what I want to see done, I'm trying to stay as much in the background as possible.
Okay. So what do Kiori and Gwyn want to do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well, I know that you do want to start the. You mentioned before that you wanted to start the rebellion in Coal City. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you agree that you need to tell Dean King that that's what you're going to go do?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that part of the plan is agreed upon. Tell Dean King you're going to Coal City, and then go to Coal City and start a rebellion. Right?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to go to the Squealing Hog.
Okay.
And you go around the side, and as usual, the nasty little man, Weasel. Oh, it's you again. About time.
Time for what?
Well, we ain't seen you in a while, is all. Heard you've been working on
Oh.
stuff.
We were helping out this part of the city that Thinking has asked us to look into, along with start some guilds and fronts for him.
I suppose you're here to give him the update, eh?
Yes.
Alright, come on in then. Leave your weapons and stuff as usual. And go downstairs. Go on then.
Alright.
So do you remove all your weapons, or just most of them?
What have I got that I can hide?
Or do you have that you can hide? Your sickle.
And I can move my quarterstaff through.
Sorry?
Walking stick.
Yeah.
My quarterstaff is my walking stick, so I just drop the glaive.
Hand over the glaive. And you still got the gun.
Oh,
You still get your gauntlets of augur power and all your spells, so it's not like you're.
Yeah. It's not like we're weak.
Uh-huh.
I'll put down my bow, quiver, and scimitars, but keeping my daggers on me.
All right, roll sleight of hand to see how well
Okay.
you can keep them without being noticed.
Don't think there's a darn thing I have that I can.
Oh yeah.
That 5 turns to 10.
22. Good roll. Viola.
Yeah, there isn't a thing.
You got
I mean-
daggers.
I don't have any daggers.
Why does it still say you got a dagger on your character sheet?
Does?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you have a dagger.
Uh-huh. And your Hellfire Rapier. And you.
Yeah, that would definitely be turned over because that's very noticeable.
Uh-huh. But you're
Uh,
keeping your Onyx Dog and your Lyre, though, right?
yeah, yeah, those would say
And
depends on whether or not they would notice it's magical or not. I could almost get away with trying to take the bow in with because it doesn't appear to have a string.
You want to try? Why have you got a bow without a string anyway? What's the point?
I just haven't had time to restring it.
Well, you may as well, no point in carrying it, is it? May as well leave it here. Not like it's going anywhere.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Do you try to conceal the dagger though?
Let me see. Oh wow, why is Discord acting stupid? Okay, oh, there. Come on. Load.
There's probably a lot of chit chat at the moment. So if the servers are a little laggy, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, no.
Dagger 2, come on. You should know better.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Alright then. Down you go. Follow the music.
You call that music?
You don't like jazz?
She's implying she could do it better.
Duh. Of course. Because Viola can do everything better.
Not exactly that. It's music.
And she's a bard. Yes.
Yep.
Alright. No, I'm kidding. So you head down to the Jazz Club. To the speakeasy. And as usual, everybody in there, besides you, is pretty well dressed.
Well, would have assumed we would have used our
Oh yeah,
stuff.
your glamour
Yeah.
dresses.
Yeah,
Okay.
I I will have a multi-hued blue dress on, starting with the darkest blue at the bottom and working up to light blues at the top.
Okay.
Gwen would actually turn her outfit into a speakeasy style dress.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like I guess like a dark teal or purple.
Nice. And Kiori, I'm assuming you're still just wearing your shadow chitin armor and not giving a shit about whether or not you blend in.
Yeah.
You
I can't blend in anyway. I'm a fucking Goliath. No point in trying.
don't think you'd look stunning in a dress?
Nah, because then I'd have to take ages to take my armor off.
Yeah, this is true. Okay.
Unless I can put it over the top. But
Yeah, that wouldn't probably fit very nicely if it's over the top of armor. But anyway, so yeah, you go down amongst the people, the hoi polloi of the city of Gay, the wealthy and powerful. Um, and yeah, make your way as usual to Dean King's booth, where as usual he's sitting with his boys enjoying the dances and the music and having a good old laugh. What do you do?
I nudge the rogues. This is your thing.
Do the talky talk. I'm no good at it.
Do you want me for the report and trying to convince him of our next plan? Do you want a persuasion or a performance persuasion, or
So, what are you planning on telling him?
well, I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him a rundown on what we've been doing. That's supposed to help us and him, and then tell him the plan to extend our influence to Coal City by going there and a little bit of that. So, but I didn't know if you want me to do it all fancy or just all convincing.
That's up to you. Do you want to be convincing or do you want to be dramatic?
We'll be convincing.
All right. Persuasion. And, if necessary, deception when it comes to the bits where you're not exactly being 100% honest.
Okay. So.
That's your persuasion roll? 34?
Yep.
Okay. So you convince him that everything has gone well with the redevelopment of what had been the haunted part of town, and that there is now an established guild of locksmiths, as well as the builders guild and the farmers guild in that part of town too. Now, and then
Yes.
you're going to tell them that you're heading to Coal City for the next. You're hoping to head to Coal City for the next week or so to cause some cause a ruckus in Coal City and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, that is the plan there.
So what do you want to roll for that?
Um,
Persuasion or deception?
I mean, we are planning. I'm pretty sure we are actually planning on heading to Coal City and causing a ruckus there. So that's technically not a lie.
All right then. But what about the bit about being there all week?
Okay, I don't think the roll changes. Look, no, it doesn't.
26. So you want to encourage some of the people dissatisfied with the way that they're being treated to rebel? And how does that benefit me exactly?
Take over the town, put him in place, and power her.
And now, but how would I be expected to run Coal City as well as the City of Gate, eh? I can't be in two places at once now, can I?
We could do it.
No, but
You want to do it? What about your herbalism shop? What's going to happen to that?
I can transfer it. Open a franchise.
You know, I've got an idea. By all means, open up another herbalism shop. But leave this one here. And leave all the kids behind too. That way, if anything goes wrong in Coal City, well, something might go wrong here too, if you catch my drift.
Why is he giving us shit? We've not done anything wrong to him.
because he's an evil fuck.
You're
Oh my god.
he wants to make sure that if you're grabbing power, that you're still beholden to him. And if you run Coal City, you will technically have a much larger territory than his. So he wants to make sure that you remember that he's still in charge.
Should I just talisman appear good him right now?
If you want to.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna?
The oldest reaction thinks I maybe shouldn't.
No, I am just thoroughly surprised that you went to there because you have been fighting against. He threatened the children. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. It makes perfect sense now.
He threatened the children. Yes, he threatened to hold them as collateral, basically.
Oh
What's
dear
the rule
God.
for talisman appear good again?
Sorry.
What's the rule for
He must
talisman
make
appear
a
good?
dex save,
Yeah,
I believe.
I'm looking it up right now. So, 7 charges. You've used 2, I believe, so far.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 5 left. You can use one of those charges. Choose a creature you can see that's on the ground within 120 feet of you. If the target is of evil alignment, a flaming fissure opens under it. The target must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw, or fall into the fissure and be destroyed, leaving no remains. The fissure then closes, leaving no trace of its existence. When you expend the last charge, the talisman disperses into motes of golden light and is destroyed. So, let me just check what his stat block is. Oh yeah. Duh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, I just remembered that. Yeah. There's a couple. Yeah. Which one I'm using? Okay. Nothing. Straight D20.
Seriously?
He gets a 1.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god!
The ground opens up underneath Dean King. And with a look of shock and surprise, he disappears down into the fissure and is gone. His flunkies look down into the crack as it closes and then burst out laughing.
Why? Do they not realize what's happened?
I'm gonna start running towards stuff.
You're gonna start running to your stuff.
Yeah, I feel like a boss fight's about to happen and we need our shit.
You can't have a...
Can't have a what?
You can't plan against that.
I know.
I'm gonna ask, what's so funny?
That's the best one I've seen so far.
But he's not doing that.
That what?
Should have seen the look on his face. Did you see the look on his face? It was classic.
Yes.
Alright. Well, obviously you tried to kill the boss. So we're gonna take you to the boss. And he's probably gonna punish you. Come on.
Maybe in for a surprise there. But,
Now, let's leave the rest of your stuff here, including that magic thingamajig that you just killed the double with.
Yeah, no. That stays with me.
No. You know that you're surrounded, right? There's about 14 of the boys. Right here. We're gonna kick your ass. Unless you play ball. Now put down the stuff. All of it.
how many can I surround in a wall of fire?
Wall of fire. You create a wall of fire on a solid surface in range. You make the wall blah 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 blah. Or it can be a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high and 1 foot thick. So 20 feet in diameter. So the way the grid mapping works, you'd actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you could do a tight ring around the 4 of you and get 12 of them. Well, 3 of you. And also they would be sort of trapped in there with you between the firewall and you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright. Initiative time then, as you let off your spell. Let's see if you can get it off before they try to kick your teeth in.
Well, unless there's maybe magic. Yeah, never mind. Holy!
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be able to get it in there anyway. Alright.
That's awesome.
Alright. So. Oh, well. Okay. That's not good. Alright, so. It goes Viola on 25. And then Curie on 20. Gwyn on 12. And then the bad guys.
I also have Wall of Fire.
We are just. This is just not even going to be fair.
No,
It's
it's
just
not.
not.
Absolutely not. Okay. Viola. What do you want to do?
We'll pull out my what is that? Lyre?
And do the wall of fire?
Yeah. And set a wall of fire.
I fell into the burning ring of fire. Alright. So they all need to make dex saves. And I said that was 12 of them, yeah. Oh shit.
Are they all failed?
Yep, they do, because DC's 18.
So,
Nice.
5d8 fire damage to all of them.
28.
28. Okay.
Are they dead?
No. But 12 of them are definitely burned. And okay, Viola, do you have anything else up your sleeve?
I'm going to, as a bonus action, give Gwyn Bardic Inspiration.
Okie dokie. And Curie, are you bringing up your fire shield?
Yep.
So, thin and wispy flames wreathe your body for the duration, shedding bright light in a 10-foot radius, dim light for 10 feet. Provides you with a warm shield. In addition, whenever creatures within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, the shield erupts with flame. The attacker takes 2d8 fire damage from a warm shield, or 2d8 cold from a cold shield. I'm assuming you're going fire shield. Hot, hot.
Yeah.
And that's your action. You got any bonus actions in you?
Is summoning my wildfire spirit a bonus action?
I'm afraid not. That's an action.
So weapons an action as well, isn't it?
I think the only spiritual weapon would be a bonus action, but you've already cast a spell this turn. So I think you're probably done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outside of Circle of Moon druids, druids and clerics aren't particularly bonus action heavy.
Nope. Alrighty. And Gwyn.
Question: do you guys want me to basically just ghost walk up as fast as I can and get our stuff, then come back, or just kill these guys?
I think probably the ghost walk's probably a good idea. Get our stuff.
Yeah, because right now we don't have a lot of our decent weapons. I mean, thankfully, Fury and I can both cast spells, but
Yeah,
Okay.
and I could ghost walk
For 10
and
minutes
use my
and drift through the walls.
tokens of the dead or departed to give me a few more minutes.
Okay.
How far up are we below? I mean, how far away is the walk up?
It's going to take you a few rounds to get there and back. I'll let you know when you're back.
Okay. Okay, I'll activate Ghost Walk, and then
Are you going up through the ceiling or down through the floor? Or just floating through
imagine.
people? Which way?
I'm just trying to think like which would be faster.
Probably straight up, because you're directly underneath the Squealing Hung. The seedy tavern is above you.
Yeah, I'll do that. Then
Okay.
that would be a bonus action, so
And then the movement, and then you've got an action left. So, but
I guess that dash.
Clever. Okay.
So that'd be 120 feet.
Right, because you got your other thing that lets you fly faster than the 10-foot flight you get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, in that case, you probably already buy the weapon stash. With Weasel wondering if he's being haunted.
Yeah, I guess like thematically, it looks like Gwen, but like more.
The ghost of Gwen.
Yeah, more ghost and probably just like hair and clothes flying like all Cyril like.
Mm-hmm. Spooky.
Spooky and translucent blue.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn there.
So.
Still being a cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Not cereal, but like ghost.
Yep, I know what you mean. You're not actually in the ethereal plane. You're just
Nah.
local kind of spectral. Okay. Hey. What level did you cast the fireball at, by the way? Just the 4th level, right?
Yeah, because it's my item, not one of my actual spells, so I can't actually change its casting level.
Okay. To your surprise, a figure that looks like a knight in black armor riding an equally black steed charges through from the double doors by the stage, swinging a mighty glaive.
Oh, that's not good.
And he points the tip of the glaive at the base of the wall of fire.
Devontae, Devontae.
It's okay. I can wait. It's fine.
The voice of that specter is very terrifying.
And he fails. Wait a minute. Yeah, he fails. Okay. And then
Yep, it's okay, Devontae.
didn't have the waste counterspell. Yeah, you didn't have to waste counterspell. This is true. Okay. The thugs that are in the Ring of Fire with you are going to be a little bit angry. 6 of them are going to attack Kiori. Go on.
Don't they have to make another save for being within
Okay.
during the range in the fire?
Fair enough. Dexterity save.
So 2 or 3 pass.
How much damage do they take?
So those that don't pass take another 24, and those that did take 12.
Yeah. They all go down. Ouch. So, the 2 thugs that are still outside the fire, they're each going to shoot you with heavy crossbows. So, the one gets a 15 against Curie. And I don't think that hits. No, it doesn't. The other one doesn't matter whether or not it hits Viola or not, because immune to piercing, yes?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
The only person I'm worried about is the guy in black armor. His weapon probably hurts.
Oh, yeah. Viola, it is your turn.
Well, seeing as they're all dead, I'm going to drop concentration on my wall of fire because I want to be able to see better, and I'm going to look at the.
Man in
I'm
black.
going to look at the. I'm going to look at the one thing, and can I get an intelligence saving throw, please?
Does he have... No. Okay. Why is he stupid? 13.
Oh well, that's a fail. So yeah, psychic lance.
How much damage?
9 and it's incapacitated into the start of my next turn.
His speed isn't though. Kiori.
Yep.
The wall of fire is down. There's a dude on a black steed with a big old glaive. What do you want to do?
I could cast Wall of Fire again.
You could, or you could.
Polymorph.
Yes, or you could summon your wildfire spirit right underneath the horse.
That would work, actually. That would work. Yeah, let's do that.
And then you can use your bonus action to command the wildfire spirit to attack, yes?
Yeah.
So first of all, Horsey needs to make a dex save. Gets a 2.
That's a fail.
So you do 2d6 damage.
4.
4 points of damage. Let me just check.
I also have cauterizing flame or something.
Oh,
Cauterizing flame.
When you're... Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting I have warding flare.
Oh yeah, what does warding flare do?
When you or others are attacked by a creature within 30 feet you can see, use your action to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Ah. Okay. Okay. So the horse lost 4. Okay. Curie, are you gathering the weapons?
Isn't that what...
You mean
Gwen?
Gwen?
Oh, sorry. Wait, yeah. Curie, have you finished? Oh, you need to do your wildfire spirit yet, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. So, he's been summoned. And now...
And while my wildfire spirit is up, add d8 to damage or healing spells.
Yes. There's your wildfire spirit stat block.
It's just gonna attack the horse, I think.
Attack the horse.
Cause panic.
Take it out from underneath the dude.
Yes.
He's immobilized, so it's not like he can do anything about it.
What is it? D20 plus 9. Is it 25 hit?
Yes, a 25 hits.
What's my proficiency bonus?
Your proficiency bonus at the moment is a +6.
D6 plus 6.
D6 plus 6.
Plus an extra D8.
It's not a spell, is it?
It is technically a spell. Your spell, Flame Seed.
Is it a spell attack?
Your spell attack modifier to hit.
Is the actual attack a ranged spell attack?
No.
Okay. So it does 8 points of damage. Cool. Now it's Gwyn.
I'm just reading that would I still be able to interact with objects, or would I need to go out of my ghost form?
You're going to have to make yourself solid to be able to pick stuff up.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay. I drop out of Ghost Walk.
What do you think you're doing, eh? Says Weasel.
I'm stealing stuff.
But that's your own stuff. Oh, I see. You're stealing your friends as well and then getting out of here, eh? Very clever. Where are the other two, anyway?
They're dead.
I knew I liked you. Alright.
Yep, just need to go back and give back some money to Dean.
Nah, don't think so.
Okay, I'll just take this and leave.
You gonna go out the back door?
Yep, and I'm gonna crush one of my soul trinkets and go back down.
You using going spectral again?
Yep, and
Go
that's
for
from above. It's coming.
it. Alright. Well, if you end your turn, like, in the ceiling, you are going to take a d10 of damage. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. 1. Perfect.
Slight headache.
Okay. So the man in black is immobilized.
I mean, he can move. He just can't take actions or
Mm-hmm.
reactions.
True. Well, his horse is probably gonna kick at the wildfire spirit because it doesn't like being scorched. Does a 22 hit the wildfire spirit?
Yes.
2d6 plus 4.
It's got 55 hit points.
55, and it took 11. I'll keep track of that. It's got 44 left. Unless, of course, it has any resistance to physical damage.
Charmed, frightened, grappled, prone, restrained.
That's conditions. Any damage resistances?
No, it is fire.
Okay. Cool.
You
See.
would think it would, being a magical spirit, wouldn't you?
Yeah, being a spirit. Yeah, that's why I wasn't like... Can you really kick something that's fire? But anyway...
No, because it just go through the fire and it would just, like,
yeah.
go round it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But...
Meh. I didn't write the game. I just run it. So yeah, that's all that they can do, because yeah, and the remaining thugs, now that there's no wall of fire in the way, one of them is
But he failed on the wall of fire.
12 of them did.
Yeah, but he tried to dispel it and he failed, didn't he?
Viola dropped it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's alright. So one of them runs up to you, Curie, and attempts to hit you.
He will take 2d8 fire damage.
Yep.
When he hits.
He gets a 9 and a 15, so he doesn't hit.
No.
And the other one is going to swing his mace at Viola and do no damage. Because he's stupid. Viola, your turn. You've got a thug within 5 feet of you. And then the dude on the horse.
Yep. I still have none of my stuff, so
Not yet. Magic.
Magic is probably where I'm gonna have to go.
Magic.
So I don't like this guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he can't really hurt me, he's just annoying. But that other guy, he scares me. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from the guy in front of me, please?
From the thug?
Yeah. As I do dissonant whispers on him.
He gets an 11. How much damage do you do to the poor man?
I upcast this to 3rd level, by the way, so it's 5d6 or 22 points of psychic damage.
That's me.
And he must take his reaction to move away from me.
Alright. And so he does. Do you want to use your reaction to make an opportunity attack?
No, I would like to hold my reaction in case I need to cast shield or
Fair.
cutting wound or something to keep from getting smacked.
Fair. Curie. You also have a thug within 5 feet of you who failed to hit you. And then there's the dude on the horse. What do you want to do? It looks like he snapped out of whatever temporary stupor he was in. Call lightning. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder 10 foot tall, 60 foot radius, centered on a point you can see and within range directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. For example, if you're in a room that can't accommodate the cloud.
Could it technically accommodate the cloud?
There's a pretty big ballroom. You probably can fit the cloud up there in the rafters, yeah.
Mm.
No.
So you're gonna presumably have the bolt of lightning hit the dude on the horse?
Yeah. And see if I can like aim it to get both of them.
To get the thug that's next to you as well?
Yeah.
Alright. So let's start with the thug. He gets a 13. And then the horse.
That's a fail.
Yep. I'm pretty sure the kid didn't say, "Do you want some dynamite?" But that's what it sounded like.
You want some dynamite?
19.
That's safe.
And... dude on the horse only gets a 3. 3d10 lightning damage.
What's the D8?
Plus a d8. 15. So, even half of that is enough to take the horse out. 15. Okay. And... okay. So, the dude doesn't take... yeah, he takes 15 points of damage, but he also loses his horse as it...
He's electrocuted to death.
as it's electrocuted into oblivion. Actually, the whole horse disappears. And the dude in black armor lands awkwardly on the ground. Looking a little embarrassed. Gwyn, do you want to drop through the cloud?
Spirit?
Sorry? Oh yeah, you fight wildfire spirit, which would probably be between the dude's legs right now.
5 seed.
Roll to hit.
Aiming straight up. If it's in between the legs.
Well, he's on the ground, but yeah, his legs are probably either side of your wildfire spirit, so straight between the
Yep.
straight right where the legs meet. Okay.
Chemically castrate him.
Roll to hit.
Plus...
Just burn his ghoulies off, huh?
No. Yep. If it hits.
15 does not do damage. Bounces harmlessly off his armor. Or just, you know, impacts against his armor and doesn't do anything. Okay.
That's kind of funny. He just feels very hot.
He's got a hot crotch. Okay. So, Gwyn, are you going to go through the ceiling
Yep.
and land amongst your friends?
Yep.
Tossing everybody their weapons?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then what? Alakazoo, the magic of
Question.
Gone.
The ghost log did initially specify I would not be able to attack. What would your role be?
If you want to attack, I would say that once again you have to take corporeal form to do it.
Makes sense. Just wanted to ask.
They could do something really cool. You could, like, as you come through the ceiling, become
Corporeal.
corporeal, drop us our weapons, and then, like, drop on one of the thugs.
Or, you know, do a flying stab directly at the dude in armor, whichever you want to do.
You have to throw your stuff and just.
Or you could stay aloft and shoot.
Yeah, I want to get some souls.
Alright.
I'll land on top of one that looks like it's starting to croak.
So both the thugs look a little beaten up. Of course, most of the thugs are unconscious on the ground, so... But there's still two standing.
I'll take the two standing ones.
Alright. So you land... Your superhero landing between the two thugs.
Yep. And do some slashing on both of them.
19, 25, and 14. All of those hit.
And I just realized, would that me technically, I guess, be surprising them? Just seeing whether I would like.
No, but you do get the sneak attack anyway.
That sneak attack, and I imagine like I'll just throw a wailing.
So
a wail from the grave, like onto.
They're both down. You're gonna do it on the dude in black?
Yeah.
Okay. So 4d6 on the dude in black. Okay. Alright then. So. The man in black armor uses his glaive, his huge sword, to push himself up on his feet. And then swings his sword in a large arc. 3d20 plus
Money.
7. Okay.
So like I went to the wicked little and see their road.
So only the 20 would hit any one of you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's have it be Gwyn. And you take D10 plus 4 and 2d8 necrotic damage. 12 points of damage, and would you kindly make a Constitution saving throw?
Don't forget, if you need it, you do have inspiration on the con save.
Yeah, and since I still have a soul trinket left on me, I would have advantage. So maybe just in case I'll add the. What's your die?
D8. I believe I'm a D8.
Thank you.
Yeah, D8.
You love me? Now I'm brave. I'm a brave boy. How are you?
Okay. So,
No.
yeah, 22 definitely passes. Took me a second to remember what it was I was asking you to do.
Chili.
The Black Knight's weapon is like fully magic, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, just want to ask.
Well, yeah. It's magicked.
Take full damage. Just want to make sure.
And Viola, since the thugs are all down.
Come on. Okay, so the thugs are down. The only thing left is him. And we have access to our stuff.
You have your stuff.
Cool. I really don't want to waste any more powerful magic. Bonus action. Gwen gained 9 of the hit points you lost back.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then as my action, I'm gonna fire the bow.
Fire the bow.
That's
Fire the bow.
not Discord.
Fire
That's
the
your
bow.
character sheet. That will not tell you how to, or what your bonus is, or that does not allow you to roll.
Shoot the dude.
I just realized I need to make a roll, correct, since I'm in close range of the Black Knight.
No, because it's not the exploding bow; it's the other bow,
Okay.
the one that does force damage instead of piercing and fireballs.
27
Got
hits. Piercing fireballs. Ugh. 27 hits.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got so much stuff going on this thing. I forget how much I have. Okay, so it's. 22 points of
22 points of damage with a magical bow.
Oh yeah. Except for the fact that there's no actual arrow.
I know.
Should we keep one of these guys to actually take us to Dean King?
Do you say that out loud?
I think so.
The guy in the black armor just starts laughing.
What's so funny?
I am Dean King.
Fair enough.
Viola just kind of looks at Kiori, back at the guy in the armor, and waits.
And winks?
Waits, not
Waits.
winks. Waits.
Okay, I didn't. That's why I asked. Okay, so you did the shooty. Kiori, it's your turn.
Do I just Talisman appear good in here?
Oh, you could fight him.
Yeah.
You've got a glaive. Glaive versus glaive.
Yeah, let's be epic.
Yours is bigger than his too.
Yeah.
Or, you never mind.
Yep.
She wants me to use the Talisman appear good.
Why waste it on him? He's just a dude in armor, right?
I mean, as I said, it's up to her what she does. I'm not going to complain either way, but the man's claiming to be Dean King, and he's ridiculously more powerful than anything we've dealt with. I mean,
He does have a crown symbol embossed on the chest of his armor. It's hard to tell because it's black on black, but it's there.
I'm pretty sure I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just believe him.
Just glaive him.
Yeah.
All right. D20 plus 10.
Ah. No, I don't want to go into the messages. There we go. 16?
16 does not do damage.
I
How
think
about
it
you?
takes 2d8 anyway because of the fire shield.
That's when you get attacked, isn't it?
Let's go. Let's go.
Whenever a creature within 5 feet hits you with a melee attack, the shield erupts with flame. So when he hits you, that's when it will go
Okay.
all fiery. But yeah. Wildfire Spirit?
Yeah.
Gonna spit at him?
Yeah.
Go on, Dean.
Twenty-one hits. I'm guessing.
Yes. Oh, by the way, when the two goons went down at Viola's hand, that triggered the cauterizing flames.
Yeah.
So
I have so much on this build, I can never remember all of it.
you can use your reaction to extinguish one of the spectral flames and either heal a creature or deal damage, or deal fire damage to a creature.
Yeah, fuck, let's do that
But
then.
yeah, go ahead and do your attack damage first with your Wildfire Spirit.
What's proficiency bonus again?
6. 8 points damage. And you're gonna use your reaction to do an additional 2d10 plus whiz.
Yeah.
of fire.
3d10. What's my wisdom modifier? 3. It just does it. I don't need to hit.
Yeah, but it does use your reaction up.
Me? I don't really use my reaction much. Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
2 1s. No. That's a 5. Okay. You got 1 flame left that you can use on a subsequent round if you want.
Yeah.
And Gwyn.
How far away is he from me?
You're all within fairly close proximity. You could take a step and be within melee range.
No, I was thinking more or less just backing up to then shoot him with my bow.
Sure. You can also leap into the air because you're a fly.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can do
I'll
the
leap
fly
into the air.
and shoot down into his head.
Yes.
Put an arrow in his noggin. I realized him. Yeah, I keep drifting. I keep drifting to the right of camera because Toby's right there, and I don't want to wheel my chair into it. Go on.
Oh, I imagine the aim wouldn't activate then.
Not if you've
I wouldn't be
moved.
able to.
Not if you've moved. But you're going to get sneak attack anyway because you have allies within 5 feet of him. You just don't get your advantage.
Right. I'll just then do sharpshooter then.
Okie doke.
Wisdom.
Of course.
They're flanking, so that would.
No. Although, yeah, he is going to have a hard time dodging an arrow that comes from above. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and advantage. Alright, are you going to use your elven accuracy? See if you can do better?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, so the 23 is your best roll. So you got 1 hit.
Right.
The 15 does not. Okay, 50. And down he goes. And yeah.
Can I say while I shoot this, I'll say, this is my jaw. I'm trying to remember, what's that thing you call where like you're quitting a job so you give your boss?
Resignation?
Oh yeah, this is my letter of resignation.
Consider this my notice. So, combat over. Most of the well-to-do people already screamed and fled as soon as the wall of fire came up. So, for the most part, you're standing there in an empty bar.
Well, let's explore this place.
Are you gonna leave the unconscious people on the ground?
Tie them up.
Nope.
What do you want to do with them?
So it's
Stab half of them with my soul dagger, and the other one to kill with regular weapon so I could then take their souls and turn them into soul trinkets.
So you're gonna stab Dean King with your Hellfire Sword? Is that right?
I have to first to look to see if he's a regular person.
So you're gonna take some time to remove his armor from him, huh?
Or just his top part.
Just his helmet?
Or if his helmet has a visor, we'll just pop the visor up.
Yeah. You could do that. You could remove the faceplate.
just take the helmet off.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you take the helmet off, and yeah, there's just a regular dude's face underneath. Judging by how pale he is, he's probably never taken the helmet off. Relied on the intimidation factor of his scary black armor.
But he doesn't look like anything like the normal Din King we've been seeing.
Nope, doesn't look like the double at all. Looks kind of boring, actually. In fact, you'll be surprised to notice he has a mustache. Like, what's even the point of having a mustache if you keep your helmet on all the time?
Okay. Viola, do you need any souls?
Viola, do you have a soul debt?
I currently have no debt to
Dean King.
our friend, the shopkeeper. As a matter of fact, I was running on a surplus at one point. You're good to take them all.
Alright, how many unconscious bodies are there?
There are, including Dean's, 13. Better stab them quick before they die of natural causes.
Okay. 2 of them will go to me as soul trinkets,
Okay.
and the rest will go to my...
Soul debt.
Yeah, so 11.
11. And one of them is Dean King, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Even if he...
Well done. You have successfully sent D King's soul to hell.
If that was the real Dean King.
Yep, that was him.
Yeah, whatever. Time to search and loot and whatever else, because
Yeah.
And tell Weasel you work for me now.
oh,
Weasel is probably... yeah. Weasel would have seen several people run past him and out into the street. So whether he's here or not.
because I mean, he is a weasel. All right.
Alright, you gonna look around?
Yeah, we certainly are.
You looking for anything in particular?
Safes,
Sorry?
hidden safes, hidden rooms,
Safes.
hidden anything.
Well, you know that Dean King made a hell of an entrance bursting in from some double doors beside the stage, so...
Yeah, we're gonna definitely start back there.
Mm-hmm. Shush, buddy.
Can I investigate his armor?
Certainly. Roll investigation.
With advantage.
Oh, I thought you'd gone to... Okay.
I'm not gonna walk off by myself, so if she's stopping to look at the armor, I will.
Okay. And yeah, it's a suit of black plate mail armor. It's pretty cool looking. So the glaive is pretty cool looking too.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Could I,
I'm gonna do Arcana.
theoretically, make one massive glaive out of my glaive and Dean King's glaive?
If you yes, but well, kinda, because technically, in order to upgrade your large glaive to a huge glaive, you would need 8 times the metal again, rather than his glaive is an eighth the size of yours. It's half the length, half the width, half the thickness of yours.
So I could, like, stick it on the bottom as, like, a pokey stick.
You can put it on the other end of your pole, yeah.
Double-ended glaive.
Keep it as a trophy.
Stab.
Or modify it as a great sword. Or, yeah. But if you're doing an detect magic, there's nothing. It seemed that the necrotic energy that was thrumming through the blade when he wielded it came from him. And now he did nothing.
That's all fine and
Weird.
dandy. It'll still last for 10 minutes. If we run across anything magical anywhere else, I'll.
Okay.
You said like there's like an emblem on his armor.
Mm-hmm. A crown. Because
Guess you could check on what this emblem might be.
make an
From?
insight check.
Insight check it is.
15.
That one turns into a 10.
Oh yeah, because you got reliable talent, which turns it to a 25. Fine, yeah. It's because his name's Dean King, so his symbol's a crown. It's his personal emblem.
So, technically, we could don that armor and pretend for Dean King.
Yeah. Anybody wearing that armor, providing you can, mimic his mannerisms.
Bard.
It's not going to be it's not going to fit Curie. You could also go on.
We don't need the actual armor.
I was going to go different. That suggest the opposite. But go on. You don't need the armor because what?
I changed my armor to look like it.
Ah, I was going to point out that you have successfully had a very similar suit of armor animated before.
Oh, Stumpy.
Yes. You could animate this suit of armor and convince everybody that it's Dean King and inside it when it's actually empty.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be able to actually have it talk. And but if we use the glamour armor to fake the look of the armor
and have your voice come out of it,
and have somebody attempt acting.
Are you good at acting? Do you have the feat?
I do not have the feat yet.
Uh-oh.
But I believe it's still a deception roll.
Yeah.
Which I am good at.
Or performance.
Yeah. Either way you want to look at it, I'm probably the best person to try to do that.
Or we could just totally just say we have taken over Dean King's territory and now they're not ours. But it's whatever's easiest.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could pretend to be Dean King, give us the land, and then retire Dean King persona.
I was kind of thinking something like that too, where I pretend to be Dean King and hand the keys to the kingdom over to you guys, stalk off into the night, and and come back as myself.
Buy a villa. I'd say that's where he's gone to.
But anyway, before we do any of that, let's see what we can learn about our former employer. Here, let's go looking around.
Mm-hmm.
You want let me know when or if you want any investigation rules, Anthony.
Okay, so you go to the back room. The corridor, the double doors actually lead to a corridor which goes around the back of the stage and leads to changing rooms and stock rooms and prop rooms and all kinds of stuff. But there is also a room, an office-like room, with a bed in it. It looks like Dean King very rarely left it. Like, this is where he actually ran his empire from, and there's paperwork all over the place. Particularly now that there is a small ferret-like creature going through the paperwork and throwing it all over the place and
Before I take
tearing
Teddy
up. Go on.
can I just grab the ferret? And see if it's Weasel.
Okay. He's still gripping a particular piece of paper in his little hands and shredding it as quickly as he can.
I take it off him before he tries to shred it. And just keep my hand very firmly around him, my big Goliath hand.
He's gonna try and wiggle. When you come back, we'll do a check to see if he can get out of your grip.
Probably not, because I'm pretty strong.
Yeah. So, while she's wrestling with the weasel, if you want to do an investigation of the papers to see if there's anything there that's still useful. And you got reliable talent, so that's 25, right?
24, technically.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit. And a 21. Okay. You find lots of paperwork that refers to that look like some of it looks like deeds, some of it looks like birth certificates.
Oh
But-
no.
Go on.
Sorry, go on.
But a lot of it is already trashed, shredded, destroyed. So you can tell what kind of document they were, but not what they specifically were referring to. Does that make sense?
To be something of importance.
Some of them look like some of the town of paper looks just like sequences of numbers that have been scribbled over and crossed out over and over and over again. Why Weasel would want to bother shredding a page full of crossed out numbers, who knows?
Do an insight.
All right. It's probably a combination to something. You just need to find the safe that goes with it. There's nothing obvious in the room, though you could go through the desk and check for secret panels and stuff if you wanted to.
Sure. Does the weasel still look like it's still struggling?
Yes. Yes, it would be. But Kiori's still not back yet, so I can't tell you whether or not it's escaped, because I don't know. That is on hold.
Come on. Sit down and put your pants on. Yeah, tag it. You can sit with that.
Hey, Viola, I'm going to start checking the desk. Do you wanna?
You want to check the desk? Do you want to check the desk, or do you want me to check the? Come on. Out of the way.
It doesn't really matter which one of you does it, because you both have high numbers.
Yeah, we do. We really the hell do. Because I know it doesn't matter much, but my passive investigation is like a 31.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, if
You check the desk, I'll check the walls.
And check the candle.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, and Gwyn's passive investigation is like a 24. So Gwyn, you find a hatch not in the desk itself, but in the floor where the feet would be, and slide it to one side, and there's a safe set into the floor. Viola, you would find a section of wall that is actually a door that leads to a dark stairway.
Well, when we're done with everything else up here, I found the next area we probably want to look at, because this is probably going to be interesting. Dark creepy places.
Yeah, definitely. I guess check to see if there's any traps connected to the safe before I start messing with it.
Well, I'm assuming your investigation would have revealed that if there were any.
Yeah, that's fair. Do I say anything or nah?
No, it seems fine.
Okay,
It's
I'll start using the
or
combinations.
at least you can't see anything on the outside. So you're just going to keep trying. Yeah, try all the numbers you can see on the little scraps of paper.
Yeah.
All right. So do a. Actually, do you have your thieves' tools with you?
Yeah, I have these tools.
I'm assuming in that thieves' tools kit, you'd have some sort of listening device, like a stethoscope-like thing. Okay? Which would allow you to put the one end of the stethoscope next to the tumblers and the earpieces in your ears, so you can try and hear better. Of course, it's a little difficult with the weasel making so much racket, but make a sleight of hand and see if you can hear the tumblers click into place as you move the dial. Strength check when you're ready.
not nice
Nice.
outside.
No, I know it's not.
It is wet.
You got a 32?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cracking this safe is no bother at all. You open it up. And inside you find a hellfire weapon. A dagger.
The heck?
Question.
Yes.
Is it my strength modifier?
Do athletics if you've got any proficiency with
I
it.
do.
Alright.
18.
Versus an 11. You got him. He's screaming and wriggling, but you're not letting go.
This will only go bad for you if you continue to struggle. Do you realize I can, like, break your neck in this? I tighten my grip slightly.
And he turns back in a whistle.
Yeah.
Alright, get off me!
You gonna stop throwing stuff up?
It's not like I got a choice now, is it?
We're your new employers.
Really?
Yep.
You can't afford me.
We just killed Dean King.
Yeah. Shows what you know.
Okay, then Weasel Man talk.
No.
Strangle.
Could you care to elaborate why he has a hellfire weapon in his safe?
Figure it out! Ah!
Oh,
You can't.
what kind of weapon is it?
It's a dagger. Just a dagger. But you recognize it as the standard weapon offered by Braziel.
So Dean King was working. for
Why is he in debt to Braziel?
Not very bright, are you?
Braziel is Dean King?
Ah. What do you think? How do you think some scrub from nowhere, with nothing left on his own, in the city of Gate, how do you think that bratty little urchin became king of the third of the town? Huh?
Hard work and dedication.
Ha ha ha!
Murder?
So he was in debt to Braziel. So I'm guessing Braziel's his patron.
You had a deal.
Made a deal with a powerful entity from another plane.
Warlock.
Although he looked more like, I mean, with the suit of armor and everything, he looked more like a
Hexblade.
fallen paladin. Suppose he could have had some warlock levels, though.
I just realized if Braziel was his patron, he would be concerned why he's dead.
A part of the plan, you idiots.
Not so you go to hell, become more powerful, and come back, I'm guessing.
Yeah. You guys are screwed.
No, not really.
Already been screwed. Can't hurt. Go any deeper.
Oh my word.
I didn't mean to sound like that.
Of course you didn't.
We've been in worse situations. We'll get out of it just fine.
I'm just gonna put that in the quote section now.
We've been screwed before. It can't hurt to go any deeper.
Yeah. I'm Gwendolyn.
I know some people who would like to argue that point with you.
Exactly.
Trust me, I've met some halflings who've had some customers of larger races. We visit the cleric afterwards. It hurt quite a bit.
Well, what do you want me to do with this one? I like dangle weasel.
I'm still trying to figure out where he keeps his freaking treasure.
Treasure. There's no liquid assets.
Huh?
There's no liquid assets.
What's down this dark, scary path?
An escape tunnel.
I think he'd been better off using that today than storming out to attack us.
Yeah, to teach you a lesson, didn't he?
Except for the fact that he's the one that got the lesson taught, isn't he?
Weasel, tell me right now, does Dean have another place of residence outside of Gate?
No.
How could he? He was one of the petitioners of Gate.
He's a street urchin like the rest of you. How did you get that fancy herbalism shop, huh? Huh?
Could tell, what is he shipping out of the city?
People, mostly.
I knew that's what he was going to say.
Or
Got plenty of people going in.
Okay. Well, is he lying in any shape or form, or is he trying to be dishonest?
No. Didn't see the point now.
Okay. Well, I guess spread the word that we're in charge. This will be fun. What's your problem now, Weasel?
I'd rather you hand me that dagger.
You'd rather kill yourself than work for us.
If you kill him with the Hellfire dagger, he'll go down to hell. And that's
I know where he'll wind up. Are you expecting some great reward in hell for failure?
You think we failed, huh? Show us what you know.
If dying is succeeding, I don't know that I want to succeed.
If you want to kill him with a normal dagger so he's dead.
No. No.
No.
Yeah, no.
I suggest we just tie him up and let animals use him as a chew toy.
What animals?
I'll find some.
I definitely don't recommend you tie me up. Bad idea.
He's a druid, wild, shapy person.
Okay, maybe you are smart. Can you lighten up on the throat a bit? It's a bit hard to speak.
I will loosen it ever so slightly, but still have a firm grip on it.
Alright. So, yeah. If you tie me up, I'll just escape. So that's probably not your best bet.
So we either kill you.
Well, either way, I'm going to hell. It's just whether or not I go directly to the boss or get lost amongst the other souls in the river Styx.
I'm kind of favoring not sending. Since he seems to be so willing to go, I'm not favoring sending him where he wants to go.
But this is the thing, you see. If you send me straight to the boss, I could deliver a message for you.
What kind of message do you think we need to deliver?
That's up to you, innit? I'm not doing all the thinking for you.
Ladies?
We could kill him and send him to Brazil and tell Dean King that we're in charge. And we'll work with Brazil.
Or we
So
can keep him as a pet.
So you want me to
No.
tell him that you're cutting him out of the deal?
No. These are just ideas.
Tell him we'd like to renegotiate the deal.
You want me to tell Dean that you want to renegotiate?
Wait, hold on. Which boss? I thought you were talking about whatever. No, if you're talking about Dean, tell him to fuck off.
Sure. I do that for you. Alright, let me have it. With the black cracked blade.
This blade right here? The dagger?
Yeah, unless you got a better one.
When use yours.
I use mine.
Ah, that is a better one. Alright. Don't miss now. He lowers himself to his knees to make him a prone target. So you got advantage. Roll a hit.
Oh, this is a trap.
Almost definitely. That's why I was talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've already got out of one of these traps. We'll get out of another one.
Yeah, Viola, you see him muttering something under his breath as the sword strikes. All 3 hit.
What language? And what was he saying?
Looks like infernal.
Crap. How long is he? God damn it! I don't think I have enough time to get it up. So I have no idea what he actually. He was muttering something as you killed him. I don't know what, because I don't speak that language. Unfortunately.
Yep, the blood spreads spreads across the floor in a series of intricate patterns, which then begin to glow. And the heat of the pit surrounds you. And
Dispel magic?
Nope.
Nope.
Talisman of pure good.
So as this creature emerges from the summoning circle, you're gonna hit it with Talisman of Pure Good?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was gonna just try to stop the spell from finishing, but okay.
Well, do you want to try?
He gets a 21.
Well, would Viola have a chance to try and stop the spell?
Alright. Well,
I may not have counter spell, but if I can try to dispel its circle before it gets fully out.
alright.
Okay. Here we go.
So I'll retroactively not do it.
Yeah. If he manages to dispel the magic, nope.
9th level spell?
9th level spell.
Attack him?
Yeah.
What is it?
It is a larger demon.
It's like a Balrog or something.
Yeah, kinda. Well, the Balrog equivalent is called a Balor, or the devil version of it is called a Pit Fiend. This guy's higher up.
Does a 17 and 19 hit?
Oh, you're not even bothering to roll initiative?
Yeah, give me a second. I want to roll initiative.
I'll roll initiative. I just didn't know if we were doing initiative yet.
He sees you, you see him. It's not an ambush.
It's fair.
No,
I'll
that's
go
not
before him.
Yep, you go before him. But Viola goes first. And then Gwyn.
Oh dear God.
And then Kira.
That's is my. No, that's not the phone charger. That's the phone charger. Okay.
What is... He does look rather like a pit fiend, actually. There's a... This is what a regular pit fiend looks like. So he's just... He's a higher level pit fiend.
Okay.
Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. How close is he to us?
Well, he's right next to He came up out of the ground right next to Gwen, because he came up where Weasel went down. So I imagine he's also right in front of Kiori, because Kiori had been holding Weasel,
Mm-hmm.
and that you're not too far away either, Viola. Like less than 10-15 feet.
But I'm not necessarily 5. I don't necessarily have to be 5 feet or
No,
closer.
no. You were the furthest away.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to shoot it with my bow.
With your bow.
Yeah, because I'm not in the mood to. I'm not in the mood to. I probably will have to start slinging spells later, but right now. No. Hold on, just one sec.
21 hits. $22 points of damage. In response, he utters a dreadful word of power. Could you all make wisdom saving throws, please?
Counter spell.
It's not a spell.
Oh,
Do I not get that?
It's his reaction.
Is it a charm spell?
No, it's
I don't think.
it's an ability called Fearful Voice.
What's it?
Sorry?
What's it?
It's a wisdom saving throw to avoid becoming frightened. Okay. So, Kiori is fine, but both Viola and Gwendolyn are frightened of this creature for a minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns and end the effect on a success. If you succeed, like Kiori did, you're immune to his fearful voice for 24 hours.
I just like roar back at him.
Yeah, if you want to. Viola, do you have any bonus actions, or are you done?
I will go ahead and throw off a inspiration to Gwen.
Okie dokie. That is a cool looking mini. Found a miniature version of him. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Gwyn, it is your turn.
Well, I guess like I move all the way across to the other side of the room. I guess to get away from them, since I'm frightened.
Actually, you don't have to. Frightened just means that you have disadvantage on attacks and skill checks as long as you can see him. So you can still attack him. You're just frightened of him, so you're less effective.
Yeah, but imagine like shooting my bow off from that close would give me disadvantage already.
This is also true. But he will get an opportunity attack if you move out of 5 feet from him.
I'll risk it.
Alright. That's true, you can bonus action disengage if you want.
Oh yeah, bonus action disengage then.
Cool. So, Your bonus action disengage, move back, and shoot
Yeah.
with disadvantage.
I'll give my. I already moved, so I won't have this city aim. So
Mm-hmm.
next turn, then. I'll try. I'll do Elven accuracy.
No, you can't on disadvantage.
Oh yeah, never mind. I don't have. Yeah. All right. I have my turn.
Okay. And obviously neither of those hit. At the end of your turn, this creature will summon a lightning storm. Could you all make dexterity saving throws, please?
Shit. Oh no, no, it's fine.
I'm guessing this too isn't a spell.
This too is a legendary action. 14 does not pass.
Yeah, I just remembered. At the end of my turn, I should have rolled to see if I was still frightened. Correct?
Yeah, go ahead. While I
Right.
roll the damage for the lightning.
Right.
So 5. Yeah, you're still frightened, I'm afraid. Gwyn,
Yeah.
you only take half of this. 25. So 12.
Uh,
Go on.
being a dexterity saving throw with evasion, Gwyn takes no damage.
This is also true. Fair.
Thank you.
But Kiori and Viola take the full 25 of lightning damage.
Yeah.
Also have evasion, so I only take half damage on a fail.
Fair. And so it's now Kiori's turn.
158.
You're not frightened of him, so you can hit him for full.
I'm just trying to think what I can do.
Well, you still have your little fire pet with you,
Yeah.
so you can have it throw fire at him. Though, being a fiend, he's probably got some sort of immunity or resistance to fire.
Yeah.
You could stick him with your glaive. You could use you could use harm on him. You could use feeble mind on him. You could
I could use feeble mind, couldn't
try and polymorph him.
I?
Spirit guardians, conjure animals,
Yeah.
plant growth.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy. He is large.
If I let me look at harm.
He's only about 5 foot taller than you, though. Harm. So he would need to make a con save.
Yeah. Probably quite good.
Mm-hmm. Especially since he's got magical resistance. As many big creatures do. He got a 33.
Why did you suggest it to me if you...
Because you were wondering what you could do, so I was just listing off the things that you could do. Grr to you too. If you wanted to avoid his ability to resist direct damage from spells, then something like Conjure Animals, where it's not direct damage, could be useful. Though, then they're not doing... What's that you're rolling?
That's the damage. And he takes half of it on a successful save.
He does indeed. So half of 53 would be 26. And it's necrotic. He's got absolutely no resistance or immunity to necrotic. So, you still mad at me? Sorry?
It's fine.
He took all of it. Well, all of the half of it, all of 26. It is now his turn. And
Wait, that. Great job.
he grins and says, I should return the favor. And does Wall of Fire.
Now that is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a... I know what level spell that is. I will burn a 4th level spell slot for counterspell.
Mm-hmm. And you counter it. Because he doesn't have counterspell to counter your counterspell. So that's him done for now. Although let's see if his reaction recharges.
And I want something
No, it
inside.
doesn't. Okay.
Creamy? No, creamy, that's enough.
Viola.
Okay, well, I could try to shoot him at disadvantage. I could use spells that he would have resistance against. So just saw spells not. Just saw a spell not work real good against him. Or I can pull out my instrument and cast protection from evil and good on myself. And that's what I think I'm going to do.
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against fiends, in this case. Have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. If you are already frightened, you have advantage on any new saving throw against relevant effects. So, you can now try to break the frightened with advantage. Although,
Risha, this is yours. Buddy.
Although what?
he has an ability called Infernal Despair. Each creature within 30 feet of him that isn't a devil makes saving throws with disadvantage, which would make that a straight roll.
Okay.
So that would have been a 6, right?
Right though.
I suppose.
16. Yeah.
Mom.
So you're still frightened, I'm afraid.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about disadvantage against his stupid. I can just make straight rolls. Yay! So that was my action. Bonus action. God. Goodness good. Bonus action. Bardic Inspiration to Curie.
Oh, thank you.
And that ends my turn.
Gwyn! You gonna shoot it
I'm
again?
actually going to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Any creature in that area, when the spell is cast, is also outlined in light if it fails a dex save. Kiori is also within that 20-foot cube. Possibly Viola too. Dex save. $24.
Shoot.
What's the DC? Gwyn?
16, so they all pass.
They all pass. Okay. Nobody's glowing.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else up your sleeve?
Yeah, I don't have a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
to use, so I'll make a wisdom save to try and break the frighten. Is this a straight roll or disadvantage?
It would be a disadvantage because of his infernal despair aura. $18. Sadly, you need a 22.
I still have my burn. You already said it, so I can't do my burn inspiration, so never mind.
Oh yeah, you did have Bardic Inspiration. Go ahead and roll it.
Was it D8 correct?
Viola, is it a D8?
Yeah.
Yes. 7, so that would bring it up to 25. You're no longer frightened and you are immune to the fearful voice for the next 24 hours.
Yay!
Yay! Let's have him lightning again. Dex saves with disadvantage. Everybody, please.
What does the Bardic Inspiration do?
It allows you to add a D8. But did you not use it already? No? Okay then. Yeah. You can add a D8 to the D20 roll.
Three. Roll D8. 3 plus
5. So that brings it up to 8.
Yeah.
So
That's not gonna hurt.
4d8 lightning damage. It's only 10 this time. Those of you who have evasion only take half of that. And Kiora, it's your turn.
48. Hmm. Conjure animals.
What are you going to conjure?
Let's see.
Do you want a pack of giant owls, a pack of giant frogs, a pack of wolves, velociraptors, giant wasps, crocodiles, giant toads?
The giant wasp might be a good shout, actually.
You think?
Because they're flying, so they're maneuverable.
So a giant wasp has a sting that does piercing and potentially poison damage if he fails a DC 11 con save.
Maybe not one.
Giant constrictor snake. Reef sharks.
They'll just die. Could you rhinoceros?
A rhinoceros.
Yeah.
Rhinoceros.
Yeah.
You're getting tired, aren't you?
Mm.
I can't. Rhinoceros. I like that. I don't want to. Rhinoceros. Yeah, large beast has a charge and a gore attack.
Yeah.
And it's a CR2. So unless you upcast, you'll only get one.
I'm not casting it.
So do you want to do 5th level to get 2, or 7th level to get 3, or 9th level to get 4?
9th level.
You want 4 rhinoceroses. Alright. Roll a d20 minus 1 to see where they are on the initiative order. Please. Six. It's after him. So we got 4 rhinos. Alright. He... is going to... Now let's see, they've got a... Alright. Let's have him fly up to one of the rhinos. And do bite, claw, mace, tail. Ooh, one of them misses because it's an at 1.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus 8 plus 2d8 plus 8 misses with the mace. So it's doing fire, cold, and thunder damage. 52. The rhino only had 45 hit points, so that's down. You've got 3 rhinos left. Vulgar display of power. I suggest you fall in line.
Don't want to.
Don't want to. No, you can't make me. It's the rhino's turn. Do you want the other 3 to charge him?
Yes.
Okay. So, go ahead and do 3 iterations of d20 plus 7, please.
Three d20.
Exclamation RR space 3 space d20 plus 7.
Do they get advantage for anything?
No, I'm afraid not. But they do get to do extra damage if they hit. Nice. 2 of them hit. So, that ends up being 8d8 plus 10 bludgeoning damage.
8d8 plus
10. 42 points of damage. And he takes 21 of that. And he needs to make a strength check. Twice, actually, because he got hit twice. D20 plus 8. 24 and 11. He is not prone. Viola, the big scary devil, is flat on the ground with a rhino snorting over him. What do you want to do?
No,
Well, I'm not gonna, because it's thrown. I'm not gonna do that.
You're not going to do what? Shoot?
Yeah.
You'd have advantage on a melee attack.
Which would give me a flat roll because I am still frightened.
Mm-hmm.
I know this guy's gonna be smarter than him. I know he's got advantage and all that fun stuff, but let me get a wisdom saving throw from him, please, for dissonant whispers.
Ooh.
oh yeah, chameleon.
23.
Yeah.
I get caught.
He still winds up taking 8 points of damage. And I'm never gonna break this freaking frightened.
Oh no.
Yeah. Martha is sleeping. No, me and Lucia. Wait, this
Gwyn.
Papa.
Alright. How high up is the ceiling?
Pretty high, but he's prone at the moment.
I know, but I'm still within 30 feet of him, so I would have disadvantage.
Sorry?
The spare ore is still activated, correct?
Yeah, but that only affects saving throws.
Okay, so attacks is no. Okay.
Yeah, and you're no longer frightened, so... But
Alright.
but he is prone, and he's therefore a smaller target, so rules as written, shooting at him would be a disadvantage. Although, having said that, if you're above him, he should be a bigger target for you. So, yeah, ignore that.
No, never mind.
'Cause he's
Oh
lying
no,
down
that's
instead of standing up.
me.
So you can actually see more of them than most people do.
Okay, fly up and
Shoot.
go ham.
Sorry.
Are you using your
And
sworn enemy?
no, you said like I will have advantage since he's like prone.
Yeah. I was just asking if you're using your oath bow, are you going to do your sworn enemy?
I'm using my oath bow, but not using sworn enemy.
Oh, why not?
Because if I kill him and he's a fiend, I won't be able to use
Over here.
have disadvantage when it comes to other weapons for a week.
Because he won't technically be dead. I get you. All right.
Yep.
Stupid wording. But yeah, since you rolled that with advantage, you can do your elven accuracy as well. Why not?
Okay, so like would me flying up and he being prone would give him would give me advantage, but if not, then I can re-roll it without the.
No, you can do advantage. That's fine. Do your elven accuracy.
Okay, just want to make sure.
See if you can do better than 23 and 19.
Ready?
See if you can get a crit. You're gonna need it.
I wonder if my name could say I
Yeah,
won.
you still hit, but yeah, 23 and 22 are your best.
What else?
I can still get pretty high.
Do your damage.
Hey, Dad, do you know what else for my thing?
Woohoo! 68 points of damage. Nice. Now we're talking. Okay. Once again, he's going to release his lightning. Dex saves with disadvantage again. Oof. Alright. 4d8 of lightning damage. 13 points.
I mean, never mind.
Half to 6 for those that can have it.
I give up.
Wait a minute.
I
Kelly,
don't know how to. Yes.
he's prone. That means you'd have advantage to hit him with your spiky stick.
What?
Let's have a look, see if there's any way you can magically change it up. But
I mean, I could do spiritual weapon.
yeah, so for your bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mommy, I forgot. Mom,
D20 plus 10 for your glaive. That hits. 2d10 plus 4. $14 points of damage. And if you bonus action your spiritual weapon,
Yeah.
that would be an attack with your spell attack modifier.
Just plus 9, I believe.
Yes, plus 9. 24, that also hits. And that's a d8 plus your wisdom modifier, so plus 3.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, plus 3 and plus a d8.
Oh yeah, because of your fire thingy. But that's fire damage, isn't it? Oh, it's 2d6 fire damage.
Add d8 to damage of healing of spells.
Oh, it just says a d8 of... Okay, yeah. Alright then. So you did 9 more points of damage. Alright. he is going to say, "Curse you all," and vanish.
If anyone's got true sight, now would be the time to use it.
What do you want your rhinos to do?
We could ride the rhinos.
You want to ride the rhinos?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, technically you still count as a medium-sized creature.
Yep. I can roll my rhinos into battle.
Does everybody want to ride a battle rhino?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
Where are we off to now?
Well, do you want to hunt down this creature, or...
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you want your rhinos to do, first of all?
Someone to do it.
Well, he's got fairy fire on him, doesn't he?
He passed.
Oh.
It's a shame he passed, because that would have countered the invisibility.
Wait, hold on. I just assumed he was doing crazy stuff. Was he spellcasting again?
He was casting invisibility. At will spellcasting.
I mean, just give up. Give up.
Because if I'd known he was spellcasting, I could have stopped him.
didn't you?
Okay.
Because I didn't realize. I thought it was one of his freaking, like,
Yeah.
one of his abilities. As opposed to an actual spell.
No, it's spellcasting. Are you countering it?
I will use my last third level spell slot for counterspell.
Okay then. So he did not successfully turn invisible. Which... I'm gonna tear you asunder, he says in frustration. Now, with your remaining 3 rhinos...
Charge.
Now they're already within... sorry?
Gore?
Okay. I mean, if you want, what you could do is, because they've got a 40-foot movement, you could in theory have them all back up 20 feet and then charge him again.
Yes, let's do that.
He'd only be able to attack or opportunity attack one of them. $23. Doing... Let's have
Mommy.
him hit with his tail. Not his mummy, with his tail. Okay, he does 9 points of damage to one of the rhinos, and the rhinos are tanks, so they're fine. They've got 13. Well, it's got 4 hit points left, but still, it's up. So all 3 of them can still charge.
Nice.
So that's 3 iterations of D20 plus 7. Just like before.
D20 plus 7, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Nice. All 3 of them hit again. Well, actually, yeah, there was only 2 of them last time. 3 of them hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, that would be a grand total of 4, 8, 12 d8 plus 15 bludgeoning damage.
12 d8.
Plus 15. $74. And he needs to make 3. Strength saves. Yeah. And I believe this DC was 15. Yes, it is. So he got knocked prone again. He's going to use a legendary action to teleport.
Do you know where he teleports to?
Viola, it's your turn. Do you want to have a look around, see if you can see where he teleported to?
Yes, I will bonus action look around to see where he is because I am an inquisitive rogue.
Aha. So you can actually do a search action as a bonus action, huh?
Yes, I can.
All right. I was just going to have you use your ridiculous passive. But he's up in the top corner of the room.
Yeah, I mean that works too. But if I had to actually do a real one, I could do it as a bonus action. Because inquisitive rogues are funny that way. So if I can get to see him or whatever, he's kind of far away. Oh well, I'm still frightened of him. I don't care. I have disadvantage on what again?
On saving throws.
No, frightened gives me disadvantage on
attacks and ability checks.
Okay, well, did I waste my bonus action or not, Anthony? Or did I just?
No, you did not.
Okay. So in that case, even though it probably won't work because of the whatever, can I get him to make me a charisma or deception check, please?
A deception check.
Yes.
Deception. Huh. I don't. Oh, because he's a devil, it doesn't lie. 9.
Alright. So I have successfully used insightful fighting.
Straight roll?
No. I will get to use my sneak attack even.
Yeah.
Or whatever, if I can
Hit.
ever have disadvantage. Which means next round when I can use my bonus action.
If you're not moving... Oh, I see, because you already used your action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a lot of things I have to go through with, because I'm extremely bonus action heavy.
Mommy, what's
All right.
stuff in there? Stuff in there.
Is that your...
To hit.
Oh. Okay. Then yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that's my to hit with my bow.
That hits.
Yes, it does. Takes 11.
Plus your sneak attack?
No, because unfortunately, Insightful Fighting says if I don't have disadvantage, which means I have to wait till next turn, so I can break.
You didn't move though, did you?
We're just trying to.
Never mind. Yeah, we'll just deal with it.
Sure, because if you also use your steady aim, that would make it a straight roll instead of a disadvantage. And then you'd get your sneak attack. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to play within the rules.
Yeah, that's it. This is the rules. Although that would use a bonus action, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's where I might. So he takes the 11 damage, and please roll higher than a freaking single-digit number. No.
Gwyn. He's behind you. Above you, if you will.
I shoot him.
Go on, then.
One.
Do city aim plus sharpshooter.
No monkey boy.
Alright.
Oh,
One hit.
accuracy.
Yep. Try it again.
Let's go back to our island.
We have to go back
Let's
to
go
our
back.
island. Okay, then. Okay. It's a good job the 22 hit.
And I'll actually do action surge.
Let's try again. And this... You don't get advantage on that one? Alright.
I don't know.
I suppose. Yeah. Okay. Well, only the 22 hits. So, how much damage do you do?
Give me high numbers.
38. As his body disintegrates, he screams, "You haven't seen the last of me!" He's gone.
Well, that was fun.
I just shake, I guess the demon flakes off me.
Careful not to get it in your mouth.
Let's go around waiting.
So what now?
Is there still summoning circle on the ground?
And it's sort of like the blood's turned. The blood has started behaving like blood again, so what was symbols is now just puddles. That makes sense?
No, yo,
Yeah.
no. Sorry. It's not your fault.
What the heck is going on in the background? Anyway. So yeah, combat over. You're probably feeling a little tired and sore. You might need to go find somewhere you can long rest. Now there is a bed in this room. In, Dean King's office. What do you want to do?
Alright. Are we gonna go back, rest, come back, and try to expand our influence here? Or are we gonna try to find other places for people to sleep here? What do you, what the rest of you feel like doing?
We probably need to start grabbing the territory. What do you think?
Finest bird.
Or
I'm never gonna win the game.
should we just take things body and just place them in the bed?
Soapy means
You want to make it look like he's just sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just put a do not disturb sign on his door.
The smell, though.
I don't think
It will take a few days. It will take a few days for him to smell.
Alright.
But you could also, carry him down the back passage and see where that ends up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really could figure out where that exits out to.
That's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I hack the body?
You're gonna have to be the one to do it.
Mm-hmm. Neato.
Up over your shoulder
Yeah.
and down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Who's leading the way? Or are you gonna have your wildfire spirit lead the way since it gives off light?
Yeah, wildfire spirit.
Sweet. And yep.
I'll probably be behind it because I have some of the best eyes.
Mm-hmm. To your great surprise, the stairs eventually lead down into the Ratkin Warrens.
That's odd.
Lick her butt.
Did she just say lick her butt?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't ask me.
Okay. So yeah, there's there are a few nervous ratkins poking their heads out of the side rooms. They do not look. Go on.
I shift to my hybrid panther form.
Okay.
Just smile at them and lick my lips.
Anthony,
Mhm.
where exactly in the air are we close to where you know how where it's like go down, but there's like a path you can go up?
Okay, these Warrens are.
One's just waiting for me going.
Last time you explored the Warrens, you went down to them through a cave entrance you found at the south edge of town. This is north of the line. So you're in the northern half of town now. So you've actually found you're in an area of the Warrens that you haven't previously discovered. But these Ratkin look a lot less aggressive, and it looks like they're also
Right.
distributing the items that they have more equitably.
They're Scritters people.
It might be.
Are you Scritters people?
Yes. Squitter. Children of Squitter.
Yes, she's a friend of ours.
Followers of Squitter. You know Squitter.
Yes, I know Scritter.
Evil a revolution.
What do you want?
Know anywhere where I can dump a body?
We has it. We share it.
Well,
Go.
$10,000. You want to
Let them have it. We don't really need it.
So yeah, they quickly start unbuckling plates from the plate armor and examining each piece. And
No, we took the armor off, didn't we?
oh, did you keep the armor?
Yeah, that was the whole point, because we were going to
Okay.
pretend to be Dean King.
I thought it was decided that Viola can just use her glamour dress to look like the armor anyway.
Oh.
So you don't actually need the armor. In fact, it would be awkward if someone would discover the real armor
True.
while Viola was walking around. So you kind of need to get rid of it.
Yeah, give it to Emma.
So yeah, and then of course once they've removed all the armor, they start tearing the body apart and dividing that amongst each other too.
One stop for body disposal. Like it a lot.
Now you know what he used this back passage for.
Garbage disposal.
Right. How do we get to the surface?
Back up. Or do you want a different way?
Different way?
Okay, come.
And they lead you through several streets. They leave you through several passages, past other Ratkin, and all of whom look a little nervous about you. Seems your reputation has preceded you, but they lead you into a vertical shaft where the brickwork has been, like, instead of the smooth walls of the Ratkin warrens, it's a brick shaft, and some of the bricks have been taken out, allowing them to make a passageway into it. You can see a rope hanging down in the shaft.
Up there. Careful. Don't get feet wet.
Why?
Do you want to poke your head through the hole in the shaft and find out?
Sure.
Are you going to look up or down?
I'm gonna look up.
Look up, you see the sky through a circular opening at the top of the shaft. You also see what looks like a wooden frame and a pulley that the rope is hanging from.
And what's down?
Down is water and a bucket at the other end of the rope.
So it's just a well.
That's a well.
Okay. I said don't get feet wet. I thought it meant gonna be like fucking acid or something.
Mm-mm. Just water.
Just water. Okay.
It's a well.
Would it be able to take my weight?
Probably not. This is a rope. This rope is designed for a bucket of water. That's all.
There's no like climbing things inside.
There's just wet, roughly cemented stones.
Can I hammer things into the side to get up?
Do you have pitons?
I should do.
Or we
I
could
have
just
pitons.
or we can just make this simple,
Go on.
and Viola will touch Kiori's arm
And give her
and
levitate
cast
or fly.
fly.
Fly! You can fly! Look, Wendy, I can fly!
I fly up.
Think happy thoughts.
But I say thank you to the ratkin first and then go up.
Bye.
As soon as she's up and out and on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
I know Gwen can fly out herself. To get myself out, I'll levitate.
Okay. You can even use the rocks to help, the stones to help you push your way
Yep.
up. Yeah.
I'm just using levitate to make sure I don't fall as I kind of climb out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. 3 of you climb out of the well. Because, like you said, Gwen can fly out easily using her peregrine mask. Toby, give up. Enough. And yeah, you find yourself in the coming out of the well near the town square.
Oh, that's neat. We had a busy day.
Yes.
Sleep.
Yeah. You see a group of adventurers flossing on your way back to the herbology shop.
Can I join in?
You want to join in? Sure.
And then go back to the herbology.
Okay. Once you're back at the shop, you check in with Davin and the kids, make sure everyone's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are very excited. They met a cat with a big smile that kept going invisible.
Cheshire cat.
And they were, yes. And, yeah, and then you all go to bed. Is there anything in particular you want to do before you go to bed?
No.
Okay. Long rests. And since you defeated Dean King, would you like to level up?
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So I'll get you level. We'll yeah. So level up your characters.
Yeah. I have it now.
In the meantime, well, yeah. First of all, I hope you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. We've got. I haven't modified the merch link, but there is new merch. Maybe you have to click around a little bit on the website to find it. But there's a new T-shirt that includes my slogan that you'll hear at the end here. Shut up, Toby. Not that one.
I feel like we need to do that, honestly.
Sorry?
I feel like we need to do like a Shut Up Toby one.
A Shut Up Toby T-shirt? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. There is a link in the description for the Discord group. Please join our community, hang out, and say hi. And perhaps even join a game. I do have 2 openings available if you want to join. And in the meantime, whatever role you play, have a good game.